today it's one of those days that we are excited to be on this great project of Healthy Diets for Africa project. It is a project of a couple of consortium from different parts of the world. And the major thing here today is we are bringing together couple of ideas which are falling under the category of agribusiness to make sure that we understand your business, you get all the inputs, you get all the details to make your business grow, reach miles and miles. So this is going to be a program whereby you're going to learn a lot. And of course, interestingly, even if we spend, we're going to learn from you because we understand you've been doing this and you're on the ground, you understand the ecosystem very better. So our end would be more of giving you a chance to understand a couple of things to make sure that you're set in terms of compliance, to make sure that you understand the legal requirement of the business and the industry, you understand how to pitch, how to understand, to understand the market system, to understand how can you penetrate to the market to ensure that you grow, you become one of the best in the industry. And that actually will be great for us as one of the outputs we are expecting out of this great acceleration program. It is Hannah. We've doing this for a couple of years. This is our third cohort. We've had amazing cohort 1. We've been having interesting cohort 2, and we are sure that this is going to also to be another cohort of great interest. So we're not going to take much of your time. It's just a 1 hour, 15-minute session. So basically, that's it. So we've got a little bit of housekeeping here and there. So make sure every time your mic is muted. And if you have any concern, there's a button of raising your hand. You can raise your hand and you'll be given a chance to talk. Observe silence every time. We are requesting your full concentration. And yeah, that's it. These are all housekeeping rules that we've been doing when we are integrating in these kind of occasions and platforms. So after giving that nutshell, I would love to take this chance to welcome our project lead for Healthy Diets for Africa, Mr. Arthur Wamani, who's going to take us through the program to understand how everything is going to run. And I think it's interesting to have him speaking in this great event. So I hope you guys have you're ready. So Mr. Arthur, kindly unmute yourself and please proceed. Thank you so much.
Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Kindly confirm if you can get me.
Loud and clear, sir.
Thank you so much. So again, good afternoon, good morning, good evening for everyone. I'm sorry for the background noise. I'm currently joining the meeting from a field activity. I'm out in the field. So my name is Arthur Wamani. I'm the project coordinator for Healthy Diet for Africa projects here at FSPN. I'm the one who's going to be overseeing the activities for the incubation and mentorship program for the particular intervention. So I'll give you a brief background. Mr. Hamis has already talked about who we are as FSPN. So I'll just give you a brief background of this particular intervention or project. So this accelerator program for the cohort 3 is the third cohort that we are considering for this particular project. Healthy Diet for Africa is an EU-funded project existing in 8 African countries, Kenya being one of them. Here at Kenya, FSPN is the coordinator of all the incubation program for the mentorship, for the entrepreneurship, engagement with our stakeholders. So the HD4A project is looking to support agripreneurs along all the value chains from production all the way to marketing. We are big, however, on projects that is looking into reducing potential waste, food waste, and also accelerating value addition. But at the end of it, we are looking to support all the incubation, all the projects that are supporting farming across pre-planting all the way to production. So for the third cohort, we are considering agripreneurs not only from Kenya but from across Africa. So we have considered a total of over 250 applicants. We are going to take you through the project incubation and mentorship program from May all the way to end of October, and finally we're going to have a graduation ceremony at the end of November. So like I mentioned, FSPN is part of a consortium of more than 21 organizations from Africa and EU, being one of the partners in Kenya and running the Kenyan Living Lab. So
I'm not sure if you're still in the meeting.
sorry for that. Sorry for that. I think I lost my mic for a minute. So, like I mentioned, HD4A is a project, EU-funded project that consists of 21 consortium members, all organizations from Europe and Africa alike. And in Africa, the project is being implemented in 8 African countries, Kenya being one of them. Here in Kenya, FSPN, as the Kenyan partners, we are coordinating activity in the Kenyan Living Lab. And so, as one of these key activities, we are supporting innovations that are ready to scale. And this support is coming through a blended mix of training on the business development aspects and mentorship, and also linkages to the relevant actors that can support you to scale. So this particular intervention or projects is going to run from May. Of course, we started from the call of application in February. And then now we just finished from the over almost 1,000 applications that we received. We have settled on over 250 participants, being from Kenya all the way to Nigeria, to South Africa, to Mozambique, to Uganda, Tanzania, South Sudan, Congo, Rwanda, Ghana. We have participants from over 10 African countries. So for this particular intervention, like I mentioned, we are going to take you through a series of training. This series of training is going to be delivered virtually and in 8 lessons. So for these lessons, we are going to look at training from basic introduction to entrepreneurship, design thinking, managing the startup, business operations, legal and compliance, strategic finance management, fundraising, food production processing, ethics, compliance, and best practices. So we have tailored these sessions to be as practical and as relevant to your needs as possible. What you're looking into is what goes into the day-to-day needs of establishing a business. Like, what do you need if you want to register a business? What do you need if you want to get the necessary financing? How can you competitively seek financing? How can you position yourself in the market so that you can get the investors? So these are the kind of things that are going to look into this particular intervention or training. But other than that, we are going to also look at the ethics and the compliance and the best practices that are involved in the production and processing, given that this is an intervention that is looking into healthy diets, so healthy eating. So healthy eating, we are promoting all sorts of innovations that are supporting the mindset change and even the dietary needs and adherence towards the consumption of healthy foods such as vegetables and fruits and every other commodity or value chain that is aligned to that respect. After that, this is going also to be blended with a tailored mentorship, which is going to be supported through participants from the previous cohorts, but we also have international mentors who can support you in the different needs of your business. So we have businesses all the way from ideation to businesses that are highly scaling. At the end of this particular intervention, we will consider businesses that have shown considerable growth and adaptation from this particular training, and this one will be judged on a scale that will be shared later, just to showcase that after this particular training, we need to be able to support some of the best performing participants with a prize money of $5,000 for the first three leading participants. So for this particular kickoff workshop was to introduce what Healthy Diet for Africa project is, and also just to make sure that you have an understanding of what you're going to look into getting into this particular project. So we'll have, like I mentioned, this training is delivered virtually through this particular community platform, community virtual hub, which will later be able to take you through how can you access the courses. So it's going to be a blend of both live sessions and also self-paced courses. And we will try and come up with a time that is going to be best fitted for all the Kenyan partners and also the West African participants. Usually what we have been able to do is to have at least 2 training virtual sessions per week. We are looking at supporting these sessions East African time from 5 to 6 or 5 to 7. These times are after the official business hours in Kenya. I have to mention this is the very first time that we're having this one, considering participants from the West Africa, and so we're also looking how we can best support you so that you benefit from this particular program. We will be receiving, we have already the lessons are quite in depth. I just gave you the overview of what we expect. It is not, we are not going to examine you. We will have a quiz at the end of the training to assess your level of understanding and knowledge graph of the training. But the way the program works is not an exam. It is to ensure that you actually understand this one, so that when you're moving into the mentorship session, then we will all be able to tailor the mentorship needs according to your needs. So thank you so much. I'll take it back to you, Mr. Amis.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr. Arthur, for the overview. And I hope that uh, the people who are going to be under the programs, the innovators, are going to, they've learned a lot from your presentation. So we are grateful for that. Now, without taking more of the time, it is a privilege and honor to welcome our regional director, Mr. Calvin Sotieno. And I want to let everybody get super ready because he usually talks a lot
Sorry,
of.
sir. I don't know whether it's on my end, but we can't get you clearly.
Can you hear me now? All right, thank you, thank you. Thanks for the thumbs. All right, that's great. I think it's your internet, Mr. Alpha. Yes, so the room, I want all of us to be very ready to welcome our regional operations manager, Madam Irene. She's going to represent our regional director. Get ready, get your ears ready, because I know that she's got a very powerful message to all of us. And I want all of you to be excited. So, without taking more time, our regional operations manager, you're highly welcome. The floor is yours.
I hope you can get me clearly.
Loud and clear, madam.
Perfect. I know this particular chance was to be for the regional director, FSP and Africa, Mr. Calvin Sotino, but unfortunately here to attend to an urgent, unavoidable commitment. So I will be standing in for the regional director and give his keynote address to the members in this particular meeting. And just as Mr. Hamisi has introduced me, my name is Irene Jahenda, and I handle operations at FSP in Africa. And it's indeed a big pleasure and honor to be in this space. And I'll just take us through. So, for our distinguished guests of this particular meeting, that is our innovators, partners, our mentors, and members of the Healthy Diets for Africa team. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We'll say it's good afternoon here in Kenya, but good morning, good evening, wherever you are listening to us from and interacting with us. It is a great honor and immense pleasure that I welcome you all to the Healthy Diets for Africa Agribusiness Accelerator program, the Cohort 3 kickoff meeting. And for today, it marks more than just the beginning of another cohort. It marks the continuation of a movement that is dedicated to transforming Africa's food systems through innovation, nutrition-sensitive agribusinesses, sustainability, and a youth-driven entrepreneurship. So, on behalf of FSPN Africa team and our partners, I want to extend our sincere appreciation to every participant in the room today, joining us through the Community Virtual Hub, and our technical teams, the mentors present, and especially in absentia, the European Union, for supporting this transformative initiative. Your commitment demonstrates a shared belief that Africa's future indeed lies in empowering innovators who can create resilient, inclusive, and climate-smart food systems. So let us take a drive through FSPN Africa, and this is an abbreviation for Food Security for Peace and Nutrition Africa. This is an organization, a non-governmental organization that was established in 2015, and was fully incorporated in 2019 by its founding fathers and mothers, a team of 5 founders and co-founders who had the vision of ending hunger within the African continent. And over the years, FSPN has held strong its vision. It has grown in strengthening food systems, improving the nutrition outcomes, promoting sustainable livelihoods, and fostering peace and resilience with vulnerable communities across Africa. And geographically, the organization has grown, covering the Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and Rwandan space through strong and reliable partnerships. So, as partners against hunger, FSPN Africa has evolved into multidisciplinary organization and has worked with different wonderful partners working at the intersection of food security, nutrition, climate smart agriculture, youth and women empowerment, agribusiness development, research and innovation, community resilience and sustainability, and the organization has consistently focused on empowering communities, primarily its beneficiaries, who are the youth and women, adolescents, through very practical, locally driven, and evidence-based interventions that create long-term impact. FSPN Africa has worked under very key specific areas. And the first to mention is, of course, the Healthy Diets for Africa program. And for this particular project, it's an EU-funded research project that has looked at combating malnutrition and enhancing food security in Africa through diversifying the food systems. This particular project promotes the consumption of diverse, locally produced foods to improve nutrition, reduce environmental impact, and build resilience against food crisis. Within the project, FSPN Africa has been a very key implementing partner in the Healthy Diets for Africa Agribusiness Accelerator program that is able to support nutrition-sensitive agribusinesses innovations across Africa. Through the Accelerator program, FSPN Africa has supported young agripreneurs and innovators. It has built capacities in the sustainable food systems. It has promoted healthy diets and climate-smart agribusinesses, and it has ensured to enhance mentorship, business incubation, and digital learning through platforms such as this that we are using currently, the Community Virtual Hub. So the program has attracted hundreds of applications from across Africa and even beyond Africa, demonstrating the growing demand for innovation support in the agri-food sector and the key reason why we are gathered here today. Another project that FSPN has been involved in is the current ongoing EcoFood project, whereby FSPN has been actively engaged in innovation-driven initiatives aimed at advancing the sustainable and circular food systems through research, collaboration, and ecosystem strengthening. So this EcoFood project has been able to focus on establishing AI-powered eco-hubs. We have centers that are called eco-hubs that improve aquaculture, spirulina, insect farming across 6 African countries to enhance nutrition and sustainability. I want to mention another project that FSPN has been involved in. We have the CAFESA project. And in this particular project, FSPN has been able to have this initiative running in Kenya and Tanzania. And this project has been able to empower smallholder farmers to be able to adopt regenerative agriculture, which focused on advancing climate smart agriculture, food security, and sustainable production systems within the African communities. So the project aligns strongly with FSPN's broader vision of building resilient communities that are capable of sustainably producing nutritious food while adapting to the changing climatic conditions, and at the same time generate income while sequestering carbon through carbon farming. We are also currently involved in the Changemaker project, and which is a transformative initiative that is focused on addressing the growing burden of adolescent obesity and non-communicable diseases in rapidly urbanizing African settings. So this particular project, the Changemaker one, it responds to urgent challenges that are focused on empowering youth to address environmental and social issues through community action, mentorship, and project development. This project is taking place in rapidly organizing cities across Burkina Faso, in Kenya, and also in Tanzania. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to state that Africa at this particular point is standing at a very defining moment, and our continent possesses enormous agricultural potential, youthful energy, indigenous knowledge, and entrepreneurial talent. At the same time, we continue to face very significant challenges. We have food insecurity, we have climate change, harsh climatic conditions, malnutrition, we have unemployment, post-harvest losses, and limited access to markets and financing for small agribusinesses. So the big question here today is, before us is no longer whether Africa can feed itself. So the real question is, how do we build food systems that are sustainable, profitable, nutritious, and resilient for generations to come? Well, do you know where our answer is? Our answer lies in innovation. Our answer lies in collaboration, and our answer is investment in people. And that is why the Healthy Diets for Africa Agribusiness Accelerator program does exist. So this accelerator is not simply for training purposes. It's not just a training program, but rather this is a platform for transformation. It is a platform that nurtures ideas into enterprises and enterprises into impact. Impact into scalable solutions that are capable of changing communities across the African ground and soil. So, to the members of this cohort 3, allow me to say this clearly. You are selected because your ideas actually do matter. You are selected because your passion matters, and you're selected because your vision matters. And among many applications that were received, there are very many of them. Mr. Arthur, Mr. Ben can attest. But we're able to sift through, and your concepts were able to demonstrate potentially and contribute meaningfully towards healthier diets, sustainable agriculture, value addition, and inclusive economic growth. We believe that within this cohort 3, we have future leaders who will redefine agribusiness across the continent. And as you begin this journey today, I want to encourage you to embrace 3 very important principles. 1, I want us to think beyond profit. I know and I understand as a business that the number one thing that comes to your mind is, how do we make margins? How do we make profit? But today, I want to challenge us to think beyond the profit, because agribusinesses today is not only about selling products, it's about solving problems. It's about improving the nutrition outcomes, supporting the farmers, reducing the waste, empowering women and youth, and building healthier communities. So the most successful enterprises of the future will be those that actually do combine profitability with a social impact. Number 2, I want to challenge us to embrace innovation and adaptability. The world is currently changing, and it is changing rapidly. Climate patterns are shifting. We're experiencing harsh climatic conditions each and every day. Consumer behaviors are evolving, and technology is redefining agriculture and the nutrition systems. The businesses that will be able to survive and thrive are not those that are just concentrated on profitability, but those that are willing to innovate, to learn continuously, and adapt boldly. So use this accelerator program to challenge conventional thinking, your normal way of thinking. We need to challenge it and develop solutions that are scalable, practical, and locally relevant. Number 3 challenge is to build partnerships and networks. So it is known that there's no entrepreneur who succeeds alone. And one of the greatest strengths of this program in the ecosystem is that it creates mentors, it creates experts and invites us into rooms where we have our peers, researchers, investors, and institutions that are working together towards a common goal. So take advantage of these relationships and these rooms that you will be in to collaborate, to ask questions, to share experiences, and also to support one another. So at FSPN Africa, we strongly believe that sustainable development is achieved through partnerships and collective action. So as an organization, FSPN Africa remains committed to advancing food security, nutrition, peace building, and sustainable livelihoods across Africa. And through programs such as this, the Accelerator program, we are intentional in investing in young innovators because we recognize that they are not merely beneficiaries of development, but they are actually the drivers of development. So, as an organization, we also envision an Africa where agribusiness is attractive to young people and where nutrition is integrated into the food systems, where innovation drives resilience, and where communities are empowered economically and socially. So the vision cannot be achieved by one organization alone. It requires the government, it requires academia, it requires the private sector, it requires development partners and entrepreneurs who are working together with a shared sense of purpose and shared strength. So, to our partners, to our supporters, we want to thank you for believing in this vision. To the organization, to the team, we want to thank you for your dedication and your hard work in putting this kickoff meeting together and gathering us in this amazing platform. So, our cohort participants, thank you for choosing to be part of this transformational journey. As we officially launch this cohort 3 today, I encourage each and every participant to approach this opportunity with commitment, discipline, creativity, and courage. Program sharpen your ideas. May it strengthen your leadership. May it open doors for collaboration and growth. And may it position you to become a change maker within Africa's food system landscape. So I look forward to seeing the innovation, the enterprises, and the impact that will emerge from this particular cohort. And together, let's build a healthier diet, strong agribusinesses, and a more resilient Africa. Thank you very much. And I want to wish all of you a successful and an impactful program. God bless you all, and God bless Africa. Thank you, and I want to give it over to the.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. A lot of claps, a lot of hugs, a lot of loves. I told you, I informed you, I told you that we are going to get absolutely great presentation from our regional operations manager. And I think you can all attest to that. So thank you so much, and may God bless you so much, our regional operations manager. And we wish you best of luck. Thank you so much for creating time to be with us in this great session. So without further ado, I would love to bring back our project lead, Mr. Arthur, to proceed with the next activity. Prof. Arthur, you're highly welcome. Thank you.
Hello, Hamis. Hello.
Yes,
Yeah.
Ben.
So I think
Yes, yes.
Mr. Arthur was done with his presentation. So because he is attending another meeting workshop, as he mentioned earlier, so I will just be the next speaker and make my presentation. Then we'll be continued from there.
Wonderful, 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 Mr. Ben. Kindly pick it up. Thank you for that. The floor is yours, Mr. Ben, and we'll be more than happy to hear great news about this great innovation of CVH. So the floor is yours, and I
Thank
welcome you.
you,
Thank you.
Mr. Hamis. So you will allow me to share my screen. Confirm you can see my screen.
Yeah, it is visible, sir. You can see.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Hamis. So welcome to the presentation on CVH. I'm going to give you a walkthrough on the CVH and how it actually looks like. We can attest the utility of it because we are already using it live for this session. And you are the luckiest cohort because you will be the first cohort to fully use this platform. For the previous cohorts, the platform was under development, and we are glad that we have managed to reach at this point and actually have the idea of using the platform for live and self-paced learning come into play. So this platform is hosting two projects that we are involved in. We have the Healthy Diets for Africa and Eco-Food project. Both the project are EU funded. Much has been said about the projects. Also, the platform will be hosting other courses from other trainers as well as from within FSPN. So this is the landing page. This is how it looks like. So this is our featured image. If you want to go directly into courses, you just click here. So I will not click for the purpose of saving time. Then here is a slide revolution, uh, which displays the partners that are involved in the two projects. So we have around 21 partners, 20 partners for Healthy Diets for Africa, and 21 partners for Eco-Food. So all of them are contributing to the healthy diets in different capacities, research, and impact implementation, where FSPN we lie. Also, some of them will be developing materials for training for different courses as time goes by. On this page, we also have some key terminologies about the platform. We also have why learn with the Community Virtual Hub. It is an interactive platform. You will be able to get expert guidance from the team of trainers who will be developing different training courses, as well as from FSPN team. We also have a team of trainers whom we interact with in the coming days. Career advancement, you'll be able to learn to get new information of current happenings in the industry. Then community support. This platform will provide, once you have an account and you subscribe to a course, you will be able to have start a forum, maybe ask questions there, and other learners in the same course will be able to see, as well as the trainers. So that is what we mean by community support. You can see also on this platform there's the chat and the question section where we can interact as the session goes on. Then here we have a pool of courses which are in different categories. I will not go into clicking all of them. So currently, for the project purpose, most of the courses are free. But when we start inviting other trainers who are outside the project, there might be some changes on that. But for you guys, the courses will be free. Here we have featured courses. These are courses that this will hold courses that we want to promote for them to be more popular to the learners. Then top rated course, these will appear here automatic. So the courses that have more students who have signed in, they will be appearing here, giving the learner a glimpse of which courses are mostly liked by most of the learners who have enrolled into the platform or into a particular course. Then here will be a display of instructors. So for this particular program, you will meet us. I know you have heard us speak. Maybe we haven't turned our cameras on, but this is Missy, this is Mr. Arthur, and this is me here. We have been facilitating other for Cohort 2, and also we'll be glad to be facilitating you through Cohort 3. Here is just where latest articles will be displayed. Impact in numbers. The more we add courses and sessions, the more this section will be updated. We are also expecting to get real-time feedback from you post training of each session, and this is where we will be displaying feedback from the learners. I'll move to the next page. So this is our about page where it tells you more information about the platform, why we are having it, our mission, our target audience, whom are we targeting with the platform, what is our primary objective. We also have a call to action, enroll now. When you click this button, you'll be able to sign up. If you are a new student interested in taking a course, you sign up and you create your profile. Whom do we work with? Then the projects that are supported by this platform. It has been mentioned, the HealthyDiets4Africa and the Inoeco Food Project. This is a page for courses. Here you can find all of the courses. If you want to see all the courses, or you can select them by categories and all that, or you can search. So the more we add more courses, the more you will see more categories created as well for you to ease in your search for a particular course. Then I mentioned that we have 2 projects. So each project will be hosting different courses Then you will also have courses for all that can be accessed by all the platform users. But if you want to do a course specific in HD4A, like the ones that we will be having in this accelerator program, you will find all of them under the Healthy Diets for Africa page. Here, when you access the platform, you'll be able to read why you need to take a course with us, which has been mentioned in the presentations that we have had before. Then here, now you will access all the courses. So we will have courses on entrepreneurship under this particular mentorship program, but we will also have other courses on food safety, because we are also promoting food safety in this particular project. So you'll be able to see the courses here and take self-paced learning. But also in the mentorship program, we will be able to take you through the aspects of food safety, especially for those who are dealing with production and processing. These courses will be very relevant to you in advancing or getting edge in your market space. Then we also have a page for in eco-food, where in eco-food it has been mentioned it deals with fish, aquaculture, insect farming, and spirulina production. Here you'll be able to find courses and modules on those three areas, and also upcycling of waste. Maybe in the coming months, we will start uploading courses here, and you'll be able to find the courses and start your learning journey if you want to invest in aquaculture sector or black soldier fly and the related insects. Yeah, so these are just display of detailed or important information on what you will benefit by doing courses under Inoeco Food, and different areas where the Inoeco Food will be focusing on, or the modules will be focusing on. We have fish, spirulina, insects. So these are images from our partners who are specialized in these different value chains. Then you also have a page for innovators. So under this program, towards the tail end of the program, we will select those innovations that will show readiness to scale and have the innovation under this particular page. This is to help us increase visibility of your innovation to potential partners, investors, or donors. This is to help you gain that visibility at global scale, regional level, or country level. So what we have here is a display of some of the innovators who have been in cohort 1 and cohort 3. Some of them have been able to win the awards, and they keep on increasing or growing, courtesy of the trainings that we have had through a similar program. And they have demonstrated readiness to scale through our assessment. So even for you, when we assess and see that your innovation is something that you have gained the knowledge, that we have trained you, you have put them into action, and you are ready to scale, then you will find your profile here. So this is just a display. If you want to see details, you click see profile and you'll be able to see details. So this work is ongoing of adding these innovators here. Yes, so that is one of promise that we have for you. Then I'll display the last page. This is just a page for our instructors. So the more trainers enroll into this platform, we will be creating their profiles and displaying them here. So currently, we have only internal trainers on board. My last bit is to show you how to sign up. It's very simple. If you want to sign up into the platform, you just click here. You can sign up generally into the platform, then you'll be able to create your profile and access different courses, or you can sign up and enroll directly into a course that you are interested in. So to log into the platform, it is very simple. You just put here your name, first name, last name, your email, and you create your own password, then you sign up. Yeah. So back to you, Mr. Hamis. I wish to end my presentation at that point. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Ben, for the wonderful presentation. You know, every day when you present about CVH, it becomes so amusing. A lot of features, and I hope our innovators are going to explore a lot. This is it's like we are ahead of the world, and CVH is providing a lot of answers for a lot of questions in the ecosystem. So thank you so much for you've presented and you've made it look so easy, and we appreciate your time. We appreciate the way you presented and everything. So I think you can attest this with the clubs and signs and how interesting our innovators are with your presentation and how they're exploring already the wonders of the CVH. So after saying so, now it's a Q&A session, and now it's the time. If you had any kind of question, would love to. Maybe you can raise up your hand through the platform. Actually, you can raise your hand, and from our end, we are going to unmute you and give you the chance to ask your questions. And for this one, I would love to invite our colleague, Angeline Maina. She's going to lead us in the Q&As. So Angeline, if you're there, kindly the floor is yours. And for those who maybe wants to drop, you can also type in the chat. You can throw your questions there, and we'll be more than happy to respond them. So Anjali, I hope you're there. Kindly proceed.
Morning, good afternoon, good evening,
Yeah,
everyone.
the
Can you
chats
hear
are
me
also
all?
open.
Okay.
Yes, loud and
Thank you
clear
so
now.
much. Yeah, that was a great overview of our mentorship and accelerator program, and we are glad to have you all. As Hamis has mentioned, my name is Angeline Maina, and I support research activities here at FSPN Africa. And at the moment now, we are opening the floor for your questions about our expectations, our program, and also how to make the most of the Accelerator programs for the coming days. And please feel free to drop your questions in the chat box, or you can raise your question and then we'll be able to allow you to ask your question. Yeah. So we have a few questions in the chat box, and maybe I can read from the few people who have been able to drop their questions. Sharon is asking if they're supposed to log into the CVH platform to access the courses. So for this question, I will bring in Benedict to be able to answer Sharon.
Thank you. To access the courses, you have to sign in. Yes, that will allow you to access the courses.
Okay, and maybe together with that one, maybe you can answer the next question where they are asking about the structure of the questions, the sessions. How will they be? Will they be daily, weekly, or how will they be structured during the mentorship program?
Yes, the sessions will be live, like what we have here today. They will not be daily. We intend to do them 2 sessions per week, as mentioned earlier by Mr. Arthur. Then afterwards, we will be also providing the materials through to enable you to do self-paced learning as well, because presentation, we cannot cover everything on live session. Yes.
Okay, thank you. I hope we've been able to answer that question. So as we proceed, someone else has asked about the expectations of the program, like what we expect from the participants during the program, and also how long will the program run. I don't know if Arthur is around to answer the question, or maybe Benedict, you can continue answering.
Yes, the program, we intend to do it in 12 weeks maximum. So the expectation, we are expecting the participants to be attending the session at least 80% of the sessions. Matters time and which days in the week. Mr. Arthur mentioned that that will be communicated later, maybe early next week. And another expectation is after doing live session, we also expect the agro-innovators, you also take part in self-paced learning of different courses that we will develop.
Okay, thank you for the great answer. We have some few more questions. So Tracy is asking what qualifies someone who is ready to scale in this program. So I hope I got her question well.
Ready to scale, we cannot preempt that prior training, but it is the different things that we are going to offer you through the training. That is what we will use to assess before you join the program. What was your status, and past the program, what have you implemented, because when you submitted your application, that gives us your profile already. So that is what we'll use to assess you against now. We'll do a post-training assessment as well, and mentorship, maybe even in person. Someone as an individual or an enterprise, how do they want to get more mentorship, and through many other things or criteria that we will communicate as we go by.
Okay. Thank you so much. We also have another question from Walter Wasanga, who is asking if the platform can be used to hold meetings in their organization. So I guess maybe he has an organization and maybe they would want to hold their own meetings through the platform.
Yes, it can be used, but you have to communicate to us as the admin, and we agree on that.
And also, sorry. Mariam is asking, based on what criteria will the pick give the awards? So I think maybe based on what criteria will people be given the awards? So do you have like a specific criteria or defined down regulations that you're going to follow during the award giving ceremony?
That one I cannot preempt now, because I'll be giving you a marking scheme already before you even start the training.
Okay. Yeah, maybe once, I don't know if Ada will be able to join us again or he's not, because maybe he was in a better position to be able to respond to that question. So we move on to the next question from Caroline, who is asking whether all partners are eligible to participate in the learning program or if it is limited to one representative.
Sorry, you can come up again.
Caroline is asking if whether all the partners are eligible to participate in the learning program or it's limited to only one representative.
It's not limited to one representative. If you applied as an enterprise, any of your team members or all of your team members can participate.
Okay. So we have also another question from Eunice, who is asking about the immediate next steps after this, maybe after this meeting today. So what are the immediate next steps that you are going to have, or maybe do you have something that you have organized for this cohort, or what is going to follow after this meeting?
So after this meeting, we are going to communicate to you the program and that program will have the dates for the session and what will be happening in those sessions, like which areas we will be tackling in different sessions. So a follow-up email is what is going to be the immediate action. After that, now we roll out the actual training.
Okay. Thank you so much. I believe we've been able to tackle almost all the questions, but we have one from Alfred Msila, who is asking if the CVH program is free for everyone to join, or do people outside the program have to pay a fee? I believe Benedict had already mentioned this when he was presenting about the CVH platform, where he said, yeah, the platform will be free for all the participants or the cohort members for the time being, but maybe in the future when we have people from outside who want to participate, then there might be some changes. But at the moment, for everyone who is participating, the program is free.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can add on that. For the live session, it will only be those who are in program. But for self-paced learning, I mean, the platform is open to everyone. They can enroll and do the self-paced learning. But for the live session and the mentorship from our trainers, it will only be for those who are on our mailing list. That is you. You will be getting the link to join the sessions through email updates. Yes, we have around 3 people who have requested to speak. So I will allow Diana.
Yeah, I believe before that, maybe I believe you've already answered this question from Dorith Cherotich, who was asking about if it includes both self-paced learning session and live sessions with the trainers. I believe you've already mentioned that as you were answering the previous question. So because I've seen she's posted the question twice, maybe you can mention about something about it.
Yes, Diana, we have allowed you to speak if
Okay.
you can be able to speak.
Oh, hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Diana from Kilifi. I actually wanted to speak to ask the question, but it's already been answered. So thank you. I'm glad to be part of FSPN Healthy Diets for Africa program.
All right, thank you. I will allow next Timothy. Timothy, you can go ahead and speak. Timothy is not there. Tabitha, then we will wrap, I think, Q&A from there. So Tabitha.
Maybe Benedict can also give Arthur. There is someone called Arthur who has said he's not able to access, or we don't know whether he's not able to access the platform or he can't hear as well.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Can I go ahead?
Yes, please.
Oh, I'm very sorry. I was able to join a bit late because I didn't have the app, and I don't have so much question. It's just that maybe if you for the joining link, you need to send us a bit early so that in case of any interruptions or any struggles, we are able to access the meeting, because I had to try severally. I've missed a lot, but I also had to thank God that I've been able to, what you were training on, I've been able to register while I didn't know that was what you were doing as well. So thank you. That's all I had, or I have. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Maybe to just allude on that, for this platform, most of time you will have to at least keep time for you to
Okay.
not to be left behind. Then for communication, also be checking on your email. I think we shared an email last week. So what we did today was just to also share a reminder for you to join into the session. So we'll be making most of our communications through the email. So be on the radar so that you don't miss. Yes, that is all from my end. Maybe after the final remarks, I think I will allow us
Yeah,
to.
and maybe to address one last question that has come in from Dorothy Cherotich, who is asking about a clear work plan outlining the mentorship structure. I believe that was supposed to be covered by Arthur, but at the moment he is engaged in some other meeting, so maybe he will be able to reach out to everyone through an email or maybe through other channels of communications, where he'll be able to give you a clear work plan for the mentorship program and also the activities that are coming ahead. Thank you. Yeah.
We have, if Elua, you have raised your hand, but you have not requested to speak. So the reason why we mute all the participants and allow you to request is to avoid a lot of chaos during the sessions. Yeah.
Okay, so and maybe one last question, maybe that you can answer from Etabu. He's asking more information on the linkages, and he's said especially how the previous cohort has been linked. So maybe I don't know whether it's a network or maybe how they were able to communicate with one another. Or I don't know. That's what he has asked. So maybe you can elaborate something about that.
With that, we will cover that in the course of training.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so that as we do the training and mentorship, we go deep into that. Yeah.
Okay.
So if Lua will give you a minute to speak. If Lua, you can go ahead. We have allowed you to speak. If you can go ahead and speak. Your mic is on.
Yeah, as we wait for Felua, maybe I can also respond to Charlene Gladys about the work plan milestone. So as I have mentioned, we were supposed to get more information about the program from Arthur Wamani, who is currently engaged in some other activities, some other meeting. I believe he will be able to share the work plan and the next steps on the program with you guys. And from there, we will be able to know what the work plan entails and what you're supposed to do to achieve within, during the mentorship program. So I believe you're going to get more information from Arthur Wamani about the work plan and about all the activities that will be taking place during the mentorship program. Thank you. So that's all from my end. I believe we don't have any questions, so I will hand over the program back to Hamis. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is super session from Madam Angelique. We appreciate your time. We appreciate the way you've handled the Q&A. It's not an easy session, but you've made it look so easy. So we appreciate so much how you've handled it. So now, because of time, what I would love to request, maybe Angeline, you can type the emails in the chat box so that those who have questions they can follow up the conversation further. So maybe you can type your email, Ben's email, and Arthur's email, so that if anyone wants to further the conversation past this session, they can definitely reach out. Or maybe we can choose one email to share out so that all the concerns should be
Okay.
channeled, and we'll be more than happy
Okay.
to respond after that. Oh yeah. So thank you so much. Now allow me to bring back our one and only regional director for the closure remark. The floor is yours, madam. We're ready. All our ears and eyes are on you to listen your interesting closure remark. Thank you, and the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Hamisi. Mr. Hamisi, you keep referring to me as the regional director. I'm not. The shoes are too big. But of course, at this particular point, I would like to thank each and every one of you, from the innovators who've taken their time to be in this particular session, to the FSPN Africa team for being able to coordinate this wonderful inaugural session. I want to extend deepest gratitude to all of you. And mine is to just challenge the team further in terms of the days that you're looking at interacting, the weeks that will be together, to be able to take advantage of the spaces. Mr. Benedict, Mr. Arthur, they've been able to just give a layout of what is expected within the period of time. And for us, it's just to take advantage of the spaces to be able to think differently, to be able to innovate boldly, and also to collaborate intentionally, because we'll be having wonderful facilitators, we'll be having interaction with the mentors, and for us to be able to change. And I've seen in the in the conversation that we have the CEOs of the different businesses, we are having CEOs of different companies. So for us to be able to engage passionately and be able to lead responsibly in the spaces that you're going to have. So mine is to make sure that from our end, the team is already committed to deliver, and from your end, I urge you to be passionate about this, so that at the end of this, we are going to be emerging victorious together. So thank you so much for your participation. Thank you so much for your contributions. So I want to wish all of us a successful journey ahead, successful interactions ahead. So thank you, and have a good, wonderful time.
Yes, before we leave, I would love us to have a group photo. So let me enable cameras for all attendees. So you can turn on your camera, then we take a group photo. Yes, you can say cheers.
Yeah, I wanted to ask that whether we just put on our cameras or we also
You can turn on your mics.
All right. Oh, wonderful smiles.
Yes, 1, 2, 3. Another one. Uh, yes, thank you. Back to you, Mr. Hamza. Please listen.
All right. Thank you so much for giving it back. Wonderful and massive remarks from our regional operations manager. So I would love to take this opportunity to thank each and everyone for being part of the mission. I hope you had a very interesting time. So please, the emails have been shared. So reach out if you have any question. Let's further this conversation first today and see you at the top. Thank you so much and receive warm greetings from SBN Africa. Bye bye and cheers.